Hey, how are you today? Welcome to Thursday. I want to come to you nice and early today because, one of the things I want to talk to you today about practicing self-forgiveness. And the reason being I want to talk about this today is because on Thursdays, I traditionally have been missing doing my live video. And I haven't been showing up for you because my day gets a little bit crazy, but it's a great day that I have because I get to spend time with my nephew. But I don't necessarily get everything done in my business. So I thought I would come and do this early today, and I've got to rush off, so it's going to be super quick. And I wanted to just share with you 3 tips on how to practice self-forgiveness. And this, I think, will be relevant for anybody in whatever area that you have. So, one of the things I first of all want to say is we're human. We make mistakes. We're not robots. We're not perfect in every area of our life. And one of the things that we tend to do, I can only speak for women, can only speak for myself, is I can beat myself up over and over and over. And that tape just keeps playing of all the things I should have done. And, I realize that when I use the word should, that's a real judgment. And if I use it for me, who else am I using that for? So I wanted to share just 3 tips. I've got 12 altogether. You can reach out to me for the others, but I've just got 3 tips that I want to share with you. The first one is to actually focus on your emotions. So it's okay to feel however you feel. And it's okay 100% to feel however you feel, but the key here is to accept that and then move forward. So by acknowledging the process, acknowledging the feelings, and then processing them, you will find that this is basically the very first step. So instead of going down the rabbit hole of how you feel, just acknowledge that feeling. And, what I say to myself is, it's okay to feel however I feel. And now I'm going to move forward. It's okay to feel however I feel, and now I'm going to move forward. So that's the first thing that I do. So give yourself that permission to acknowledge it, recognize it, accept the feeling, and then move on. The second one is also, I suppose, it depends how you view the word failure, or mistakes, those kinds of words. But you can look at a mistake as a lesson or a blessing. So if we're going to break new ground, if we're going to go through some things that are going to stretch us, it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable and awkward. Okay, and if you can look at everything that happens as a lesson, looking back, it may be a blessing. We often can connect the dots looking back, not forward. So if you can look at, the mistake or the failure as the lesson or the blessing, you can start to change that focus for yourself instead of getting stuck in what went wrong. So, and I think as one of the things that I've learned along the way is really to make sure that I understand that it happened the way it happened because it was meant to happen that way. And whilst I may not understand right now what that lesson or that blessing is, I know that it will show up at some point down the track. And then I can look back and go, now I get it. Okay, so often what we want maybe doesn't look like how we think it should. And then I think the other one, the third tip I want to share with you is stop playing the same tape through your head. So stop, often if we make a mistake yesterday, we take it into today, and it does not serve you. Okay, so stop playing the tape over and over. It's great to analyze and go, okay, well, what could I have done better? Could I have done anything differently? And one of the things that I say to myself and any clients that I coach, one of the things I always say to myself is that, I did the very best that I could with what I had at the time. What I know now is that blah, blah, blah. So, if you can change the tape that's playing in your head, my apologies. If you can change the tape that's playing in your head, it will absolutely serve you to show up more powerfully and in a better way without having to rehash everything. So now, as I said, I have got 9 more tips. I found these notes on the internet, and these are the top 3 things that I actually physically do myself. So I wanted to share them with you. So if you would like more tips, I know the ticker went across and said sleep. That was yesterday's. But if you want more tips on how to practice some self-forgiveness, happy to share them with you. Just reach out to me. Have a wonderful day. I sure am. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.